I'm also good. So my name is Samridhi, and what about you?
I'm Adrija Biswas.
Okay, Adrija, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Adrija and I'm from West Bengal. I'm a
Okay,
student right now. I'm 14 years
okay,
old. I read in class 8.
okay. That's great. That's great. So if I may ask, why did you join Engtalki?
Well, because first of all, I love to converse with people, and second of
Okay,
all, due to lockdown, our schools are closed, so I cannot talk to people in English, of course. So that's why. And third one is that I also have a YouTube channel, and I want to tell people about this wonderful app. So I want to let my viewers know. Please,
okay. That's great. So which
yeah.
kind of videos do you post there?
I post educational videos like of science, maths, those.
Okay. So do you teach yourself there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's really nice. That's really nice. So tell me, Adriza, what do you think that what is the importance of having good communication skills in today's scenario?
Well, I think so. It is a really a very important thing, like having good communication skills. Wherever you go, whichever line you go, it doesn't matter if you're just going in the line of English. Whichever line you go, the first impression that they will get of you is that how are you speaking? How well educated are you?
Yes.
So for that, you need to have good communication skills. That is a first.
Right. Very rightly said. Very nice. Okay, so since it is the beginning of 2022, did you make any New Year resolution for this year?
Not really, because I didn't really make this year, especially any New Year resolutions, because it's totally the same. Like what 2021 was, it's still the same in 2022. Nothing has
Yeah,
changed.
because of the lockdown,
Yeah,
again, the corona pandemic is on the rise, right?
yes. Over here, we are all in quarantine right now.
Okay. So what kind of differences do you see in the life where corona pandemic was not there and nowadays?
Well, people now talk less with others, like our neighbors. Suppose before we used to talk just like that, but nowadays this has become really, I don't know what to say. Like everyone has become conservative, not conservative, I'd say. Like everyone is kind of an introvert. They are not going to talk with others. So, well,
Yes.
yeah, this is a really bad point that I think happened during this COVID time.
Okay. And what do you think are the good things that happened during this time?
I don't know about others, but I really utilized this time, like 2 years entirely. I really utilized it. I read different books because I love science, so I really want to go
Okay,
with science. So right
okay,
now I'm in class 8, so I'm reading the books of upper classes. So
okay,
I can do school because online classes doesn't go on like offline classes, of course. So and I can also study others.
okay,
So it benefited me in a lot of ways in studies.
okay, okay. So, Adriza, tell me, do you want me to correct you in between the session only whenever you make a mistake or at the
Yes,
end of the session?
you can correct me in between.
Okay, so you said the offline classes doesn't go. So, offline classes means the plural form. So, here you have to use do not go. Okay?
Sure. Offline classes
Okay.
do not go.
Yeah. Okay, tell me, so what is your aim? What do you want to become when you grow up?
I have not really decided, but I would like to go with science. But
Okay,
I know I will take science in class 11 and 12 and in college too. But I will decide on what line I'm going to go after that. Whether it is in
okay,
research line or medical line, I just don't know about that.
okay. So you have not decided yet, right? But your favorite subject is science.
Yeah, biology especially.
Okay, biology. Nice. So do you like your biology teacher as well?
Yeah, well, in our school we have like only science teacher. She only teaches both all biology, physics, chemistry, all. So yeah, she
Okay.
is good. And my teacher is my mother and my father, of
Oh,
course. So they only teach
I,
me in my home, of course. So that's why I have real interest in biology.
Okay, that's really nice. Okay, tell me, Atriza, what do you think is the importance of being educated? As you know that in our country today, also in many backward areas, education is not given that much importance. So, what do you think is the importance of education in our lives?
Yeah, because education is like the main thing. It is the most important thing in one's life because, as I said, that, you know, everyone has a first impression of you wherever you go. If you are uneducated, they will be able to understand she or he is illiterate, he's uneducated, he doesn't know that. So, at least the education that you need, like till class 12 or till college, that is needed because um,
Yes,
it is of course needed, because you will always look like uneducated if you haven't. There is
yes,
a thing that even if people will not be able to understand, but there is a thing in every uneducated people that you can look and tell that he or she is uneducated. So that
yeah,
is true.
yeah. Okay. So, tell me something about your interests and hobbies. What do you like to do in your spare time?
In my spare time, well, I love traveling, of course, but I would not say that right now due to COVID. And then reading books, listening to music. These are some.
Okay, nice. So tell me about that one book that you read and you found it really interesting and inspirational.
The one book that I read, I haven't really read like that inspirational books, but I have read a part of a book. I mean, not the entire book, but I think that is a really good book. I think you know about this. It's The Diary of a Young Girl.
Yeah.
Frank. So well,
Yeah.
it's such a good one. I read it in my library, in our school library. So it's such a good book that you will have tears in your eyes when you're going to read that. I didn't read it
Yes.
completely, but I can understand how beautiful the book is actually.
Yes. Rightly said. And another book that I like very much is The Story of My Life by Helen Keller. It is also
Yeah,
really,
Helen
really
Keller. Yeah.
amazing. If you get time, do read that also. It is really inspirational. Okay, tell me, who is your role model in life? Like whom you want to become?
Well, my mother, of course. Well, I don't want to become my mother, but if I tell role model, it is my mother. And right
Okay.
now people have this like celebrities role model. Their
Yeah.
role models. I don't really have that kind of role model as a celebrity as a role model, because
Okay.
I don't know why. Just I don't.
Okay. And who's your favorite celebrity, by the way?
Well, I don't. I love all celebrities, but I don't really have that, that I can say that she or he is my favorite. I listen to songs more than watching movies. So of course, singers are more common to me. So well, any
Okay.
singer, like right now, I listen to English music a lot, pop English
Okay.
music. So like I listen to Taylor Swift and then Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, Shawn Mendes. So these all, I will not be able to really say one of them as my favorite. I listen to all of them.
Okay. So you are from West Bengal, right?
Yes.
And which city do you belong to?
I live in Raiganj. It is a small
Okay.
town, I'd say, not a city.
Okay. Tell me something about it. The weather there, the food items to try, the places to visit.
Um, Over here, it's not really a tourist destination, I'd say. So yeah, there are some places to visit because in Ragans there is a church. It is, I think so, one of the largest, biggest church in West Bengal or in
Okay.
India maybe even. So that
Okay.
is a very beautiful church. If anyone comes here, then he or she needs to visit it. And then yes,
Okay.
there are some temples. I'd say like I have went there, and there is a park over here. It's really beautiful. So these are
Okay.
some tourist spots. And other than that, like food is typical Bengali food. You know that you eat
Okay.
fish, rice with dal, with curry, and all that.
Okay.
Typical Bengali food.
Okay. And which is your favorite dish?
My favorite dish is any paneer item. I love paneer.
Okay.
So any paneer
Okay.
item is my favorite.
Okay. That's nice. That's nice.
What's
And
yours? What's your favorite
mine,
dish? Yeah.
mine, Rajma chawal.
Wow. That's great.
Rajma and rice. I really
Yeah.
like it.
I also love rajma a lot.
Okay. And what about the street food?
Street food is like you will find momos, fuchkas, golgappa, golgappas,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, you will find, I don't know what to say that in Bengal it's known as ghugni, but
Okay.
ghugni. So it's with chola, and you get a curry with chola. So it's
Okay.
pretty tasty. I really love that one. So these are some.
Okay. Okay. That's
Right,
nice.
doesn't really have its specific, I would say, street food. All the street foods
Okay.
that everyone eat, it is over here.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. So, Adriza, tell me something about your strengths and weaknesses. What do you think are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strengths are like, I think so. I don't know about that, but I when I read a concept, like I really understand it really faster than the others. Because I have
Okay.
seen it like when our teachers are teaching us something that I really understand them much faster than the others. So I think it is a good point of me because I don't really need to repeat it every single time. And
Okay.
a weakness is, I'd say, I can't really memorize something. Memory, I if I know it, I'm like I understand it, then it will stuck in my head. But like in history or something, you need to memorize the dates and all those. I'm really bad at it. I'm really poor at it. I can't
Okay.
memorize those dates, who was born, who died in which year, and all those. Yeah, and if I talk about other things, like confidence is okay with me. I did not say it is good or bad, something like that. And other bad things, sometimes I can be quite talkative. I am a sometimes I really become much of an extrovert. So, sometimes I don't know what to do. Like I I'm supposed to be reading at that moment, but I'm still talking. So it sometimes harms my
Okay.
studies.
So you're a bit talkative, right?
Yeah. When it
Okay.
comes to friends, especially.
Okay. So here I would like to correct you. It's confidence. You said confidence, it's confidence. Okay?
Okay, confidence.
Yeah. Okay, Riza, tell me five blessings of your life for which you are grateful. Five blessings.
That I was born with my in my my I have got the best mom and dad of my life, because like I don't think so I'd ever get much better than this. And I have been born in a family that has everything, like I have shelter to live in, I have
Right.
sufficient food to eat, and all those. I have seen a lot of children, like it is not their fault, but still they are in the station, they are they have nothing to eat, they have no shelter. So I think I'm blessed to be born in such a family where I can have sufficient food to eat, and I can have it with a proper education. Like many people don't even have the money to educate their children,
Yeah.
but I do have it. Means I can. There is no. I mean, I have no struggle in my life if it comes to education. I'd say, like people have a lot of struggles. I till now I didn't have any struggle with that. With having a proper education, going to a proper school. So yes, these are
Yeah.
some good things.
Okay, that's nice. So, Adriza, tell me that if you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
One thing about myself. I don't think I really need to change something about myself, because I'm the perfect me. I mean, like, I'm the best me.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
really have things like, oh, I wish I could be like her or like him, something. I don't really miss that much. So I'm okay with what I
Okay, that's a really nice quality when you embrace yourself, you cherish
have.
whatever you are. That's really, really nice of you. Okay, so tell me that what have you learned from your life? Any one life lesson that you have learned till now?
Life lesson is that if you succeed in something, then there is going to be a lot of people who would say bad things about it. Why? Because they are jealous. I mean, like, I have even faced it in my school, like, when you
Okay.
get a prize or something like that, and many people are going to say that, oh my goodness, you are not so good, or something like that. If you get the second prize, then they're going to say, why didn't you get the first prize? Because
Yeah.
that is nothing, because they are jealous. So I have learned this, that the more people are jealous of you, you can understand you are going in the right way, in the right path. Because if you are going in the right path, at that time people will be jealous of you. There will be people who will be jealous of you and who will try to say bad things about you to hurt you.
Yes, yes, yes. You have said it very right. Even I have experienced this in my life that people try to discourage you. They try
Yeah.
to put you down. But we should ignore them because people are going to say something or the other thing. But we
Yeah.
have to be on the right path and we should keep doing what we are doing. Right?
Yes, totally. Because
Yeah.
I used to cry. I remember when I was really young, everyone used to, when I had my YouTube channel, like at the first time, I used to,
Okay.
I was really young. I didn't really teach that time. I just did it for fun. So
Okay.
many classmates of mine, or even bigger sister, brother and sisters in my school, they used to tell, oh, you are so funny, you can't even understand the concept properly, and something like that. So I used to cry. But my mother told me this, that they are just jealous of you. It is
Yeah.
not that you are bad. They are just jealous of
Right.
you.
Yeah, right, right. Your mother really told you the right thing. Even my
Yeah.
mother says, just keep on doing whatever you are doing. God is with you and you will succeed in your life. Okay, Adriza, tell me that what is the definition of success according to you?
um Success means, I would say, like, people would say, like, having having money that you can stay with, or I would not say success. Success is like doing what you love. It
Yeah,
can be anything. Doing what you love. You have to do what you love. You will always reach that point of success. So success means doing what you love.
right, right. I also believe in this. Very rightly said. Okay, I think our time is already over.
Yeah.
And I think that if I talk about the feedback, I think that you are really, really confident and you gave really right and appropriate answers, I think. And I don't think you made much mistakes. Whatever mistake you made, I told you, I corrected you there and then only. And other than that, just keep on practicing.
Sure,
And
sure.
you'll be really, really successful one day. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Yeah, and thank you so much for taking this session.
Sure.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Take care.
You do.